Hello everybody, welcome back to Sulfur. We're going to demonstrate the Endless Mode a little bit, and then I'll take a short break, and it's going to be, as promised, Expedition 33. So I started a new run off stream, and I just wanted to, like do a little bit of it, but I was like, okay, this is going on for longer than I thought. I maybe expected to die a bit sooner, and since we quit yesterday, I think on stage 3, I thought, why not resume mid-run so you get like a more, quote-unquote, a bit later impression of the Endless Mode. And this is basically stage 5, I think. And yeah, looking forward to playing a little bit more of it. And like I said, then later Expedition 33, looking forward to it. Okay, quickly setting up my palette. Okay, let's go. Tough range cripple guilds, man. You know what? I mean, I've never used those. I think I still need stamps though. No. I kind of want to convert one of the pizzas to slices for safety reasons. Yeah, so you don't know, if you don't know what this is. This is the roguelite extraction shooter SULFUR, which added a new endless mode, which you unlock by beating the game in its normal extraction mode. So yeah, it's a late game mode of the game, and usually, honestly, I'm not the biggest. I'm not too interested in late game modes in games. Which are very different from the base game. Right, I'm usually more of a, play the base game and then, move on and play something else. But in this case, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of really, really fun. How do we handle this? Let's drop this one for now. Book, retrieve. Eat a dumpling. Or don't eat a dumpling. Nice. So these enemies that are basically invulnerable, like this guy here, they spawn very rarely. And the best way to kill them is to lure them into an exploding enemy like this one, and then blow them up, right? Or you just use a nade, which is a bit harder because they move so fast. So my prediction, beyond like getting killed, obviously, how the run could end in a, like, in a more, predictable fashion than dying, which hopefully doesn't happen, is we run out of ammo. Unfortunately, I have not rolled the ammo upgrade just yet that we could use, so... Yeah, and basically how this works, right? The normal game is an extraction roguelite shooter, and in this case, it's like more of a vampire survivor, but with a very big caveat that you do bring your own loot from the from either this mode when you extract or from the base game. So it is basically a loadout you can still lose. So it is kind of still like a risk-based game in that way. So yeah, but the progression is very much like a vampire survivor arena shooter. So yeah, very, very cool. And you can extract by getting a certain upgrade. Usually you have like an amulet that you have to fill with blood at an altar, and then you can extract whenever you want to, or you beat the biomes and you leave, basically. I think in this case you do have to beat the entire game if you want to leave without the amulet, which is always full, honestly, after a very short amount of time spent in the run. And yeah, the cool thing is basically in here you can use your amulet, but you can actually still use an upgrade perk that lets you go back to the church, which is the hub world of the game. Yeah, if you're like, oh, I don't like the idea of, this gives 100. So I gave 50. Yeah, so do I think I have a good build for this? I mean, I think the Poison Cloud is really nice, but I do think that having some penetration could have been good too. Yeah, durability loss always like one of the main factors for sure. Besides ammo. I wish I brought more ammo. I think I brought 5k. And I thought like, yeah, 5k, that's easy, right? That's easily enough. It turns out I might have been wrong there. So, and also considering this is a late game mode, the base game is a bit more chill, and there's something really cool. There are 2 items in the game like that you put as a trinket in your inventory, and one makes the game slower, this one, and the other one makes the game faster. So depending on what playstyle you enjoy, I mean obviously slower is going to be easier, you can actually slow down or increase the game speed. So that's a really cool thing. And you might say maybe game speed is not a good idea, making faster, but depending, you know, on what your limit is on the kill speed on enemies, you might actually be able to kill enemies way faster as a result, because like reloading takes less long, right? Like in real time, obviously. Like in game, it's all relative. Yeah, I'm still surprised by the version number being 0.15, although they intend to release the game into 1.0 once they polish the game a bit further. But I don't know if the polishing is like an extensive process, because I think the game is technically, as far as I know, content complete from the meta, like from the biome perspective. But they might like add a lot of small things to the biome, as far as I understood. So the one upgrade we're definitely looking for is the double damage on every stage. Double damage is for sure the most important one you can get. The stages are pretty long, and like 2xing your damage is super efficient. I wish I would get the other one. I'm looking for trinkets all the time, because I have not that many of them. Yeah, one of the main elements of the game, by the way, is crafting, cooking. And in the Endless Mode, you don't cook that much, but it's still, you know, part of the healing mechanics. So you will find food everywhere, but it's mostly processed food. So they were like, I mean, you can still find ingredients, but yeah, mostly you want to pick up stuff that can heal you right away. Yeah, that's a bit different, but I really like this, honestly, just from a core idea perspective, because it turns the game, which is otherwise more of a, you know, like slower paced game, into a really fast and frantic arena shooter. And yeah, I didn't expect it to be this fun, honestly, and it also kind of made me more interested in arena shooters in general, because I kind of remembered, man, wait, this is honestly really, really fun. And there are tons of others I have not looked into yet, so yeah, like the arena factor is not a downside as I thought, like, because I thought I would like levels a lot, but I honestly really enjoyed just like chilling and fighting here. Yeah, our inventory is getting a bit fuller, but oh, okay. So now we can actually just put this one in, which doesn't double our damage when we jump, but we just get a flat 15% more damage, which I honestly think is better, because I don't like to jump the entire time. I mean, sometimes they make break style, just like bunny hopping, sure, but also kind of like just chilling and walking. That was not good. Yeah, it's already prepared for the drop with the heal, which should carry over. Yeah, and performance is also really nice. I mean, I'm on a 5090, so take that with a little wink, right? Because like, what does it mean? But yeah, but considering the game had really big performance issues on launch, I always want to call out when a game doesn't have them anymore. Okay, this guy I only take to get some ammo, because we're really running out of ammo. And he also interestingly enough, has heals and repairs. Repairs are not that big of an issue, I feel, so charm could be really, really good on this one. This one seems insane. The loaded die, honestly, that is absolutely crazy. I wonder if I should use it in Endless too, but I kind of wanted to use it in a normal run. But yeah, I think there are really a lot of really cool trinkets right now in the game that they added, but yeah, unfortunately I can't save my money, so I will lose all my money when I die too, which is not a big deal. You don't need a lot of money in the game. The game is not designed like Arc Raiders where you have to get like 5 mil or some shit. Sure, this is fun. Yeah, what you always want to do is you don't want to finish the last enemies of a wave too quickly, because those will give you the opportunity to spend a bit more time looting and chilling. Yeah, I think that's really important that you spend a bit more time here. I do think it's a bit hard to see items on the ground when there's so many dead bodies, like parts of dead bodies around them, but so how do I feel about this being a late game mode? I'm pretty sure some people will prefer this mode over the other mode and vice versa. And having people beat the original game, I guess it's just a good way to get used to the enemies. But I think both are fantastic games so far, so I think it's fine to put this as a late game mode, but also some people definitely maybe only want to play this mode and can't really play it. They have to beat the game first, which shouldn't take too long, honestly, if you're okay at games. I think it's a very hard game. I mean, this mode honestly is way harder than the base game, so... We're gonna get some Ryzen. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? Oh my god, they're all spinning. See, this is how you could get back. Which is, at some point, honestly, I don't, and this mode is more for fun. You get a lot of loot, so it's honestly, what I'm a bit conflicted about is that this might be the best mode by far to get loot in. And I'm a bit conflicted in a way that it kind of devalues going for late game extraction runs. Like, the extraction mode kind of doesn't really make sense anymore. So this is maybe why it's good that it's like late game, because you're not gonna be there doing it right away. Okay, there's the one we were waiting for. Yeah, so I took the multiplier already many times, so it was like a really high number. So yeah, if we don't run out of ammo, all we need to do is not take too much damage, so we can... These guys are super tanky. Maybe the double damage jump is worth it against these guys. Also, as far as I can tell, the level ups don't slow down too much. It's not like an exponential decreasing speed of getting level ups. At least it doesn't feel like it. Not smart. And you can always eat, which is really nice. I mean, I'm taking the movement speed, but I must say, I feel like my character is really, really fast right now already. And to the point where it maybe makes the game a bit harder to play almost. So I don't know when I will stop taking movement speed upgrade. Not quite yet though. Not quite yet. Yeah, and also if you want to make money, this is for sure the best mode. Like the density of really look at the value of these items, right? This is a lot of money, and I started I think with 10k, so it's really the mode to make a lot of money in. I don't think we need this proximity mine. I mean, honestly, the proximity mine is probably amazing because there's so many enemies stacking here, but I still think having penetration might be really good. Like the poison cloud does a little bit of the same effect, but obviously having the infinite penetration gun could be pretty decent. So it's a bit late for this maybe, but it's still one of the best upgrades you can get for a stage. So the other one wasn't great anyway, so pretty nice. I wonder if we can still get XP like HP upgrades. Wait, banana bread has a new icon? And that's funny. That's not what banana bread looks like at all. It's obvious on purpose. Yeah, why not? Like, having a big pull range is nice, so we don't really have to focus on picking up the shards anymore, and they just like float into our inventory. The slow reload is kind of cool because what it does is it gives poison more of an effect. Because if I can't shoot for a while, the poison can tick down. And honestly, that's kind of nice. Why there seem to be two cousins. I don't know where the second one is. I wonder how they're gonna integrate the other bosses. There seems to be the Santa Maria boss, but it didn't really spawn for me. It just had an HP bar, but since it's like the first time they made this mode, there might still be some bugs. The game is still in early access, but since ever the first version of early access came out, I think the game is worth its money. So you know, I don't think there is anything I would really change too much about the game, to be honest. It's really good. Yeah, I would add maybe some more trinkets and items and stuff like that, just like more of the stuff. But the core idea of the game, I think, is really nice. Maybe, you know, some level design improvements for the extraction mode, but because they're also procedurally generated, there could also be a little bit of improvement. Yeah, see what you know what I mean by we're getting a little bit past like. I feel like we're at the point where I'm not even sure how much value the movement speed really gives us. Oh, it's just a bladder. I think the max HP upgrades are honestly the most valuable ones. I think by far. For obvious reasons, because they basically give you more time to react to taking damage, right? So you can manage your HP pool in a way more relaxed fashion. I mean, I must say I do like the movement speed. It's fun. Sure. So this is like always go for it if we can. There are also some meta upgrades. So it is a roguelike for sure. It's not a roguelike where you reset everything to 0 every single time you die. So you have a lot of meta progression. And this is a genre I think it has so much fucking potential still. It's crazy. Like it's like, you know, there's like 100 games that try to do the same thing, and then just like one game like this right now. I mean, you could say there's Witchfire, but Witchfire is so different too. But yeah, there is like such a big market, I think, for these type of games, and I think a lot of people will really enjoy them once they understand. Like, since there is not a lot of stuff like this, a lot of people are sleeping on this genre, I feel. Yeah, and especially since you can obviously combine it with like a fun, traditional experience like this one here. I mean, we really are not getting a lot of loot here, huh? Wait, can we do egg fried rice? I see, I would be quite disappointed if we can't make that one. Come on, no egg fried rice? What a shit game. I'm just kidding. I don't need the money. We could turn this into money. There must be a chicken somewhere that's still chilling, because they're like non-aggro, so they... We could make another 6 pizza slices, but for now I don't think we need them necessarily. I don't know about this one, to be honest. There's this. Create an omelet. Where is our friend the chicken? Where are you? I already saw it, but I'm being an idiot. I don't know if the game has a failsafe for the scenario where you can't kill all enemies. Oh, there it is. But so far there hasn't been a bug like that, so it hasn't been an issue. Another double cousin spawn. The way the bosses work is basically, this boss works, is basically you have to kill the ads and then he resurfaces. And then he has like this mud protecting him. Wow, that was really bad. Do we have a gun we can sell? Oh yeah, we have a gun we can sell. Ah, shit. I should use the poultry instead of the other thing, but it's fine. I'm not sure if everything is fully repaired already, because we took the one that removes durability loss during the level. Getting alright? What now? Okay, nice. Stage number 6. Oh, this is the arena we got randomly for the first time. So it's completely random which arena you get, but I don't think the arenas themselves are randomized. So, as far as I know at least. There's a bunch of different arenas they probably generated, and they're all pretty nice. Ooh, what the fuck? Aw, shit, dang, no jump sucks. There's obviously an issue with the scaled HP not displaying the correct regeneration number. Not a big deal though. Because I guess the game doesn't realize that you have more than 100 HP. Now we're losing durability again. Or is looking for the heals every now and then. Since I'm so fast now, it's obviously getting harder and harder to see them. Okay, who are we missing? Here we can. Sorry. Who are we missing? That is not good. That was really bad. Oh my god. That was awful. We're missing the double damage right now, which obviously not great. If you can hit me there. Oh, that's crazy. It's kind of interesting. I think the healing value is always wrong, and it just gets decreased to lower value. Didn't find good heals in quite some time though. I also would like if you could see your HP number in this mode. Like in the other mode it doesn't really matter, obviously, but in this mode it definitely matters for sure. As far as I can tell, the HP pools of the enemies don't really scale. Which is good, because your weapons also don't really scale, because you only get the highest, you know, thing you can get is like, oh my god, a 2x. What the fuck? Okay, some money, but we don't have a vendor. It's always nice to have a vendor just to get rid of stuff. So I don't think he has any heals worth like for us, so... Yeah, we can still turn the pizza into massive heals, but... Ooh, the Lock of Magus. That is basically an item that will... I mean, we should probably not be too greedy here. That completely levels your weapon in one shot, basically. It 100x's the XP from the next enemy kill. So you can take any weapon and just get it fully upgraded if you want to. I don't see where he's shooting from. Where is he? Okay, over here. Somewhere. What the fuck? Wait, where the... Oh! Yo! That is a crazy spot. Holy movement speed. Yeah, you know what I mean? It might be getting a bit too fast. Because... Is there another one? Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, even walking is so fast now that it's actually... quite crazy. Is there another guy? Huh? What the fuck? Really? On every single tower? Wait, that's like... Wait, can I even climb this tower? Yeah, I can. That is like mega troll. Where the fuck is the other one? We need more heals for sure. It's really funny, you can see it says 35, but it barely heals anything anymore. Yeah, I think they have to fix this, obviously, but it's like a small thing. It's like the prediction of the game, how much you will heal using a specific item. Finally. Yeah, honestly, I think food, especially processed food, should be highlighted on the ground. Yeah, that would be pretty dope. Do we need another cooking station? And the main reason I think is important is I think we need to do this. It's getting a bit risky. So I really hope we find another pizza so we can like slowly offset the cost there. We have 2,300 ammo. How much do we get for doing that? Not that much actually. This fucker's sniping me. I'm keeping my rerolls, by the way, for the moment where I think we're gonna have to go back to church. Then I'm just gonna aggressively reroll for that. Another trinket? Sure. Ooh, okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, these are nice trinkets for sure. I mean, this one is also really good. I kind of want to keep it so we have it in our arsenal. But it also takes away a lot of inventory space, so... Okay, we might get the repair everything anyway, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, where are we getting shot from? Yeah, I'm definitely looking for more and more heals. Like, heals seem to be very much the most important thing right now. Okay, didn't sell this one. Forgot to sell this one too. Can also take this one, sell it. Take this one, sell it. Yeah, money, like, in this mode, money is crazy good. Who the fuck is shooting me though? Is he on top again? Yeah. Okay, there's another one. Okay, can we shoot him from down here? Because I really don't want to... Not a big problem, but still, I wish you could shoot them from here better. Because climbing up there every single time is kind of ass. How big are you? Probably like this. Can we create space for it? I mean, it's just money. Fuck money, honestly. Why am I even thinking about picking it up? Okay, once we're up here, I guess we can't really see to the other side, so... I don't even know if you take fall damage. I don't think so. He's still shooting from up here, which is super annoying. Bitch. Oh, let me shoot. Yeah, so far I've only got the cousins. I don't know if other bosses don't spawn or what's the deal there. Click the wrong button. Yeah, and unfortunately the game pauses a bit late when you talk to these guys, so it's sometimes a bit hard to get in there without getting killed. Jesus. That movement is crazy. Can we pick up the TV? The TV is massive. Never seen this one. Ah, okay, maybe they added all the ones that were missing. Holy money, eh? I think this is by far the hardest level layout though, with all the platforming. I mean, I'm not even sprinting anymore because I'm so fast. Which honestly might mean we should stop picking speed ups. Yeah, because it's getting really hard to do precision landings on platforms. Okay, we have to look for some heals. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip on the movement speed upgrades. Like, this is fast enough. I think this is like to the point where I think if we take any faster, we're risking just falling down everywhere because we can't really move anymore. I mean, don't be greedy, just use a fucking pizza. That's nice. Yeah, that's going to be important for the next stage. Yeah, since fall damage seems to be percentage based, it's like super easy just to fall down and get shit on. Okay, this is getting super hot. I'm not sure we can stay that much longer. While we have heals, sure, but I think we're at the point where we're burning through our heals. And I would say this is mostly also this level being super crazy. Oh, the performance is dropping right now. Like, ooh, okay, we seem to have reached a critical threshold. Yeah, the performance is suddenly not that great anymore. Yeah, we can't pick the speed. It just doesn't work. Okay, the performance is dying. I hope the game doesn't crash actually. Yeah, 5090, 9950 X3D. So I wish I could. Oh my god. Holy shit, it's dying. There's so much shit. Oh, she has heals. She has healing items. That's what we're looking for. Durability items I don't think are that important because we're full durability and we don't use any on this level, so... Holy mega snipes. Okay, now it runs better again. I guess like the corpses have decomposed or something. Holy shit. These sniper guys are not fucking around. I think we don't need this, right? Everything is repaired already. Sure, I never took this one. Nice that you're blocking my vision. Might have been a mistake to pick them. Wait, did nobody drop a heal though? Amidst all this bullshit, I don't see any heals. Okay, there's ramen here, there's a raclette. Okay, yeah, it's really hard to see. It's a bit much. Wait, is this a clover or a herb? It's an herb. Yeah, I'm just looking for heals right now, because I think we're in a phase where there are not that many enemies. So... if there ever was a time to look for heals or anything, it might have been now. This fucking sniper bitch on the fucking rooftop though. This is me all. Okay, where is my vendor? Yeah, like I said, making money in this mode is obviously the fastest. Like it's not even close, right? Like you can make so much fucking money. Wait, you're my friend. Oops. Oh, you was my friend. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to kill these guys. Like, them being on top here is really fucking cancer. Can you see how many upgrades you have? There'd still be a guy on top of here. Wait, that's my guy. Oh, that's not my guy. I mean, I think we're good. I'm just looking for heals, but as be real, my brain is still able to see the items when I'm ready to see them. Like, oh yeah, there's a healing item, right? I do have to focus on the ground in order to find them. Ooh, down there. And we can't save any money, so if we die, all this money is gone. So that's why I'm like spending. I should also buy ammo for other guns. I should spend everything I have, because I have a bug where I can't save my money. Which is obviously ass, but not too bad, because money is not that relevant most of the time. Like, you can buy anything you want anyway. If you play this mode, it seems like you even have so much money, it doesn't even fucking matter. Is there no way to actually get there faster? Oh, it's an old vintage. I thought it was an actual fucking healing item. Wait, do we have a cooking station? We might actually not have a cooking station in this level. This is a real shame. I think the algorithm tries to avoid spawning you into enemies, which is really good. Anybody healing? Any healing? No? Okay, they give you more money than healing by now, which is hilarious. Yeah, performance is dropping again. I don't even know if you can see it on stream because it's obviously only 60 FPS, but if you're running 200 FPS, you can for sure see. What the fuck is this, like mega long or some shit? Wow, for 1 second I got really fast there, I don't know why. What is this? Oh, a recipe book. Ooh, okay, these 4 slots. How are we gonna make 4 slots out of this? I want to keep the cheese for the recipe. You know what? Fuck money. Like, for real, like, what do we care about that? You know, fuck that mine too. This book here. Never done this, but that would be a way to get like our stuff safety. Yo, that's actually really nice. This way, I mean, if you imagine we didn't have only trash in this storage. Why do I have this garbage in my storage? I guess just sell this bitch. What the fuck is this garbage? Why do you have that in my inventory? You already know. Oh yeah, we already had this one. I mean, if you prepare well and just put an infinite amount of pizzas here, this one's super valuable. This one's Fucking ass. This one, that one's pretty good. You can fuck off. And the rest we're gonna see. Whoa. Didn't even realize it was falling there. Fuck off for a moment. Okay, it's worth a lot of money. And this one? 3k. Where we made like, what, 90k here? Oh, I forgot to put the dark whistle in the... into the storage. But don't ask me where the fucking storage was, because I don't remember. It's really cool. I wasn't sure how I felt about the Endless Mode until I realized it was a completely different mode from the base game, and there was like even more like, okay, is that going to be fun, like an arena shooter with these mechanics? Is it going to be good? And yeah, the answer is it is going to be good. it does make the other modes really obsolete though from a monetary perspective. I can't lie. And also loot, right? Loot and money here in this mode seems to be absolutely S tier. The only thing that might be worse is actually getting food. Like making pizzas and everything. I mean, you can get a pizza drop, but it seems to be very, very rare, so... Nice. Stage 7. Yeah, so we don't have the double damage right now, which is gonna make killing enemies a bit more of a pain in the ass. Okay, there's a bit of food on the ground there. Yeah, this is a way better stage. It has line of sight breakers. Like you can see, right, I can go in circles and I won't be like... shit. I won't get shit on by every single fucking enemy in the game. How am I gonna loot that shit? Okay, this is mega cursed. I mean, that should basically one-shot most enemies anyway when they hit me. It's kind of a smart decision not to put like super power creep in this mode. Like, you don't get stronger guns and the enemies don't get more HP. So it doesn't feel like there is a lot of like... There are a lot of issues with this. The power balancing here. Yeah, you have to kill children in the game. I do want to mention that because some people might have an issue with that. In the normal mode, it's optional, you can ignore them. But in this mode, you have to kill them to move on, so... yeah, take that for whatever it is. Like, yeah, do I mind killing children? I mean, it's a video game, right? I mean, I killed babies in Dying Light, so I'm okay with that. But I think it doesn't have to be in the game, right? If I would make a game, I would not have people kill children. As there is a really good reason for that. And also, I even think Dying Light did it pretty tastefully. It was like integrated into the game as a moral moment and not just like a, look at me, I'm in Painkiller and I'm killing babies. Yeah, you also kill innocent animals, so... Ooh, massive, massive. Probably the most valuable drop we can get. I mean, obviously in most games you become a mass murderer anyway, so it's like, right, talking about morals in a video game, it's like... yeah. It doesn't... I think that's why a lot of stories for me personally don't work that well in video games, is because... like when they try to be super moral, because you're basically just killing a bunch of guys in the game anyway, so. How does it work to kill these guys? Is there like a special mechanic? Do you have to shoot their eyes? I think I heard something like that, you have to shoot their eyes. Oh, you do! And then you can just like nade them and they die. Oh, okay, we're learning, man. I mean, learning thanks to the internet in that case, because I haven't figured that one out myself for these guys. Because who in their sane mind would waste a nade on something that seems immoral? There's no pavilion. God. Oh my god, that's gonna be so ass. Quite literally. Oh my god, are we gonna die to these guys? They all have the teleporter upgrade, which makes them mega annoying. You know what? We could cook some shit. I'll take any heals. Yeah, ammo is still the main limiting factor, I feel. Feels like we can get pretty consistently. Ammo seems to be very rare that we get the upgrade option. Maybe too rare, to be honest. Yeah, the one thing I really wish I had is definitely penetration. Yeah, who doesn't want to have penetration? Ooh, nice. Keep those cooking ingredients for cooking, I feel. What are we gonna do about that fucking ammo, though? God, he's a genius. Yeah, I'm looking for heals. Get these suit. Wait, that's a new melee weapon, I think, right? That's like just an enemy one. One from an enemy. Okay, there's a guy up there. I think they can drop actually. Nice. Finding some heals here. I mean, for this as being the first gun we made randomly for finishing the game, I think it's pretty decent. I think we did an okay job. And I don't regret at all taking the Poison Cloud, obviously, because in this mode the Poison Cloud is really good. I'm just not sure if penetration would have been better, but I think Poison Clouds are actually very good in this. Yeah, that's why HPR is so good, because it actually gives you time to heal, right? You don't need to heal right away because you don't die in one hit. I mean, this you get really unlucky, I guess. A cooking station, I think, would be not bad. So this helmet, I really, really like it. I hope you're gonna find more of it. Yeah, like I said, you should always try to loot when there are not that many enemies. Just kill a few, and then just like... There will be a moment in time where you are gonna have a good opportunity to... just loot a bit more relaxing when there's like one enemy that's just chilling. Yeah, just imagine playing this update without the optimization. We would have like 10 FPS at all times. Yeah, in heals, it's not like there's ever too many, there's ever too much HP, because it just gives you more time to heal, right? It's always valuable, even though you might not be able to out-heal your HP loss at some point. I still think it's going to give you a lot of time. I wonder if they should have added something like more food drop rate or something as a modifier. In general, like something that alters the drop rates of the enemies. And these guys are still annoying. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take another speed upgrade. Like, this speed is perfect. It's fast enough. It's like you get away from every single enemy. I don't think they get faster and faster anyway, so... Yeah, this seems to be more than fast enough to play the game. And also you can still control the character to some degree. Like anti-grav trinket would be also nice. That you can like slow motion, like that you can float in the air for some time. That would be really sick. Man, it's gonna feel so awkward when you restart a run and you're not at base speed again, though. Kind of interesting that they chose this as the only boss for now in this mode. I mean, maybe there will be others later. Unfortunately, you can't really skip phases by dealing a lot of damage anymore, so it's like you have to wait for... not wait, you have to kill all enemies. How far are we into this stage? But it doesn't really matter, it was the best option anyway. Oh, anyway, fine. Okay, so yeah, it was a good choice. I think the most important part is basically that you can strafe any attack with your movement speed without sprinting, and then you don't need to worry about dodging most attacks. That was really dumb. Oh wait, I didn't pay attention to my ammo. Oh, it's super low. Fuck. What the fuck? Oh, oh my god, I drank something that makes the sprints faster. Now that's how I play multiplayer games usually, just like speed hacking. Oh, that reminds me of PUBG, man. There were so many speed hackers in that game. Shit. Yeah, also faster reload speed and just like a few like upgrades like that would have been nice, but I guess like they really didn't want to touch the power level of the weapons to make it beyond like the 2x damage multiplier, I guess. And not like, you know, like make your build inconsistent. Do I think they should do it though for variety, like that you can get like guns that reload way faster after a while? Maybe, I don't know. But then you get this weird power creep where everybody's just competing for, yeah, like you have to make enemies also stronger, and then it's just like really awkward where everybody just gets super strong all the time, and at some point you fall behind and then your gun feels like shit. So I kind of appreciate they didn't do it, to be honest. Although reload speed is not really damaged, but then again you could build a gun that has like really insane reload speed, so. Yeah, still waiting for that cooking station to drop. Oh, oxygen tank. This allows you to breathe forever underwater, which is kind of nice, but there is, I mean, the sewers exist, but there's not a lot of reasons I think they're waiting for that to be that relevant right now. Like small. Yeah, we should one-tap enemies because as long as we don't have enough ammo, we should do anything in our power to avoid wasting ammo. I wonder where this habit comes from when you jump, you do this sometimes, you wiggle your mouse. Is it from Craig? I don't remember, man. Like, why do I do that? Is it CS momentum? I don't even know. Like, it's something I do sometimes in Twitter feed, and I have no idea why. Need the fucking ammo, man. Everything's going so well, but the ammo's gonna fuck us. These guys were poison immune, unfortunately. Oh, there's so much food up here. There's kind of nothing I want to use because I want to cook, but I should probably use something. A little bit of poison so we don't need that many shots for them. Let's get the food up here. mean, the ammo is not going low really fast, right? Like, we still are finding like ammo drops in enemies, but they don't seem to offset our natural... Let's stop picking up money. Ooh, another one of those. What am I doing? Missing all our heals. Huh? Where the fuck is he? Sounds like he's shooting from the center, but... Oh, he is. So if I have any advice for the devs, it's a very simple piece of advice. Despawn enemy parts on the body on the floor faster. Because yeah, it looks cool when there's a lot of dead stuff on the ground, but also you can't see shit when you want to loot stuff. So I think for the sake of visibility, just reduce the amount of maximum. I mean not even the maximum amount, but just like despawn them really fast for this mode. And make it maybe an option if you think you don't want it, right? But because if you think like not everybody wants it, you can still make it optional, right? Yeah, options are always a good way to make stuff, implement stuff which is not like you know, objective stuff. Some people might enjoy the visual chaos. To some degree I enjoy it too, but also I really would wish I could just see what the fuck is lying on the ground a bit faster. And also, I guess like the perspective where you have like these 2D bodies from a perspective, it's like really they can overlap in an unfortunate way. If this was the other one, that would be fucking dope. No, I'll pick this up. We should keep one of those. Yeah, you have to go. These are just money, I don't care about those. You should be on the ground. There's much else I wanna change here. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot of food because of the stuff on the ground. Honestly, this is almost good enough. Like the pulling in. I guess it still has value, but you know what? The music really reminds me of Neon White. Did I say that yesterday too? Where the fuck is he? Oh, she's there, and you can deal damage to her. Oh my god, damage is insane. Fuck. Wait, she doesn't have iframes? Wait. Wait. Reload? You know why since I wanted a cooking station this bad, but We were really close to not consuming ammo even without getting the insane ammo drop, so... That is nice, but where the fuck are you shooting from? What the? Oh my god. Motherfucker. Come on. Ah, it's so hard to find them. Is there another one? Yeah, maybe add something that highlights when there's only one enemies after a while, if they're like alone or only 2 or 3 of them. Oh, I never had this stage, I think. Now we don't have the 2x damage, which is gonna make this a bit more challenging. Did we get it? We're still fighting for ammo. Yeah, a little bit of coyote time for sure is nice here, even though I don't think we have it. Keep doing it, but I think it's time. It is a decent arena. I think they're trash, honestly. Like, summoning these is complete garbage. They don't really aggro to the enemies in an efficient way, so... Okay, the mine-laying enemies might be the most cancerous enemies in this level. Wait, that's my guy? Why are you attacking me though? Yeah, our heals are not looking amazing, to be honest. What should we do? Should we start to consider going out of the mode? 800 bullets. He's shooting me? I mean, there's a heart above him, so I don't know. Oh wait, they always face you. Yeah, that's why it looks so weird when you have companions, because they face you because they're designed to visually look at you. I still think we can go a little bit further. Maybe not by much, but... yeah, just a little bit. If we get a cooking station and ammo, we would be set for a little bit even longer, but I don't want to bank on that too much. This level is pretty hard to play overall, because there's not really a lot of real like cover. It's more of a mix of high and low ground. Okay, first thing, nice. So now we can make pizza slices. We can make fondue. Ergo and omelets. And now we can also eat something. Now all that's missing is a little bit of ammo, the 2x multiplier. Let's look for a little bit of food amongst these bodies. I don't know if we're getting unlucky, but the food drop rate seems incredibly bad. Right now. Yeah, this is the moment to look for loot. Because there's only one small enemy and nothing can spawn right now. Okay, we're getting ammo actually, that's pretty nice to see. I knew it was gonna happen at some point. That's unfortunate. Where are these sniping from though? Okay, now the level ups have slowed down significantly, which makes it way harder to survive. Where are you shooting from? Aw, really? Yeah, they should remove that. These enemies are unfortunately camping way too hard. So them being on the rooftops is really, really annoying because you have to go up every single time. Honestly, auto pickup food option question mark for this mode, only for this mode. The other mode maybe not, but like in this mode I'm which one is it? Okay, over there. Also, it doesn't really help that the shooting indicator is red and the entire level has a red background, so Oh my god, they're just walking and I'm so ass. Uh-oh, those ghosts are really dangerous. If you get frozen there, I think it's GG. Which I guess like why you should probably bring an item that prevents you from getting frozen. And those are trash, what the fuck? They're still running lower in ammo, unfortunately. Yeah, let's hope the poison just like takes care of a lot of their HP. Man, the performance here is just too much, right? I'm not on a 15th XP anymore, so I feel like we're at the point where it's gonna be the level ups. For sure. Sure. Not what we need, but I mean it saves a bunch of food, so we might as well do it. There you go. Yeah, we really have to, if we don't get ammo soon, we really have to consider quitting out. Unfortunately. That's gonna help, but it doesn't help enough, like, right? We still need double damage, and also we need like infinite durability. This is gonna become really bad really fast. Holy. Yeah, the poison cloud obviously probably deals a significant amount of your our damage right now. I mean, that's good, right? But we need the direct ammo drops, or it's going to be really hard to sustain. Ourselves. Yeah, I should not go inside of enemies just to get a little bit of food. That is very, very risky. Yeah, if we don't get ammo, I have to quit out. I just can't justify staying in the run for longer. Also, it's running like with what, 10 FPS. Yeah, it's gonna be incredibly hard to justify staying in. Wait, does our stash, if we open it, allow us to take ammo? Oh shit, I didn't check at all. It probably has to be your normal stash though. What in the fuck is going on? Jesus. Ooh, sheesh. Bruise burning would be nice. Sure. Oh my god! Oh my god! I drank something that made me faster. So don't sprint for a while. It's unplayable. Fuck me. Holy shit! The performance is so fucking ass right now. Jesus. Oh, I don't have the double jump. Hey, you know what? That might actually explain why I dropped so many times. Because I was like pressing jump and I was like, oh, it doesn't work because the performance is bad. Oh my god. It's eating my inputs. Bro, those mines fucking suck. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if I would consider this playable anymore. Jeez. Okay, I'm out of here, man. The next time we can get out of here, I'm leaving. I think we might be breaking the mode right now by being too long in it. Yeah, I don't think this is anymore, I think we're too long. Like, the game maybe didn't even expect people to stay this long, so we're definitely approaching the point where the playability. And on that, we don't have money. Where the fuck is it? You guys look for heals, because there should be heals among all this trash. I think that was a mistake. I should not have finished it. I should heal it first. Oh, I almost clicked on that without checking. I should have taken the ammo if it was the other one. Okay, let's try to stay down here because I think falling down deals so much damage that it's better just to rotate from side to side here. Well. Oh yeah, he's gonna be insane. He's gonna fucking destroy them all. You know what? You don't even need a slow motion mode. We unlocked it already. Okay, that was clutch. Yeah, it would have visibility and perform so much though if you would just fucking despawn this stuff on the ground. Who's spinning? This is a bug? And fuck. This guy fucking pisses me off. Finally. These heals are so low now that it's like they barely heal anything. You know what? We can even take this shit. Okay, now is a good opportunity to look for heals. Can I just... Oh, it reduces durability burn, increases durability burn rate. We just should not put insurance on this guy. Motherfucker. Ooh. Okay, we don't have an ammo problem, we have a performance problem, which is honestly kind of unfortunate. I mean, I don't mind losing all we have. Like, the trinkets would be very, very bad. But everything else... Yeah, right, these guys are immune to poison, so that's why it's kind of annoying to kill them. I mean, the more HP we have, the more I kind of wish it would show you how much an item actually heals. I don't know if that's being greedy. I mean, greedy. I mean, what are we even doing? We're just chilling, right? There's no goal, so it's an endless mode. But I'm just like a bit worried about those super rare trinkets we have. Stacked to the max. Hey. And the amount of upgrades really has slowed down, so I don't even think it's efficient to farm anymore. I think you're at this point where upgrades are so slow, it's honestly not really worth it to continue if you just want to get gear. Like, it's more for the, I guess, prestige of it than actually being efficient. Yeah, once we get the mega damage upgrade, we're gonna have so much Are they on top of the roof again? I swear, if we could hit him like this. Oh my god, that would be so good. Yeah, if I had one change I would want is, first of all, despawn the corpses so the performance doesn't fucking go downhill. And second of all, don't make us climb this tower, like, for these guys. Like, it's cringe. Wait, do we lose all the stamps when we go? Oh, we might lose all the stamps if we don't go out of this mission. I'm not sure. That would be pretty ass. What did he have iframes? Yeah, I think we're gonna tap out because the upgrade frequency is not high enough anymore, and we're really risking to not get the extraction anymore if we keep going too long. Also, I want to play a Chiaroscuro after a break. Yeah, so I think we could have gone on for probably a bit longer, but I think from a safety perspective, it is definitely more. I don't want to, you know, lose those trinkets right now. When I reset the save for the release version, everything's going to be gone anyway. But I'd rather not. I mean, or do we play until we die? I don't even know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. Yeah, what is this stuff worth anyway if I'm going to reset myself? I guess should they have? That's an interesting question. Should they have something like a reset, like, you know, like an expedition in Arc Raiders? You know what, that would be kind of sick, though. Oh my god, that would add so much long-term motivation to the game. Having some, like, resets. Like, optional, obviously, but then you can just, like, start again with a little bonus. Over and over and over again, and maybe enemies also get a bit harder or something. Huh. Dude, that is a good way to also do an endless mode in addition to this endless mode. Okay, as soon as we get the Leaf Church, we're gonna pick it. Yeah, you can see the heals are absolutely ass. Also, I would say our ammo count is not crazy, so it is still a bit risky. I wish I would know what my speed is going to be at, because if I knew I could, like, say, okay, this is a good speed I want to keep for the remainder to run. Yeah, if you want the performance really making the game sometimes very challenging, I don't think there are too many scenarios where I think we're getting close to dying, where it's like, oh my god, right, it's almost impossible to stay alive. It's more like ammo's running out, the upgrade frequency unfortunately seems to be decaying very much so at the moment, which is not great, honestly, because I think it really hurts the... I mean, I guess, yeah, otherwise it would be maybe too easy to go infinite, I don't know, but I guess, like, the way this is gonna end, they're not gonna spawn more enemies, I feel like. What they're gonna do is probably just like reduce the upgrades so much that at some point you're just gonna run out of repairs and stuff like that. And then it's more of a how much did you put in your stashes and how likely are you gonna summon them later on to refill your inventory with stuff you need. Yeah, so I think like the really long runs in this are gonna be more about preparation than actually execution. Because of that, if there was like a high enough frequency of, you know, like loot drops, I think it would still be doable without preparation. I mean, we prepared, but like, you know, look at our heals. So we use almost all the pizzas. So if we had like a bunch of pizzas in a stash, we could access that stash. That would be pretty dope. I mean, that would be pretty dope if you want to stay in for longer. And without it, honestly, it's going to be pretty hard to stay in it. Oh no, we made it. Yeah. I was like, exit? I still think the cooking is going to be better if we need it for something more advanced. Can we not create? There's some combination which should just exist, honestly. You can only make porridge, I guess. That's so ass. Banana and banana. Banana and chicken. Oh, there's a really good meal with banana and chicken. It's not available to us here. One of my favorite meals is like rice with banana and yogurts, chicken breasts, and resins, and I don't know what you call it, cashew nuts, whatever. They're really expensive, unfortunately, but yeah, that is and banana, yeah, and banana. I already mentioned banana. I don't know, but yeah, with banana, it's obviously the really good part. It's like a, I don't even know what it is, like if it's Asian or not, but it's like really, really good. Yeah, I have to. The ammo's at 400. I would be a complete fucking moron if I didn't do that. The ammo is too risky. And also, it's not only the ammo, it's literally the upgrade frequency is so incredibly low. What the fuck? I guess we are gone now. We are gone now. And hey, Choco and Choco and Pals, I hope you're doing well. Oh, I hope I didn't read your message too late because I was so focused on not dying. I think that is a good end for this section, though. Okay. Hi. Let's spend our well-earned currency here. So this is obviously incredible. Oh my god, that is actually incredible. What the fuck? Like, this is twice as many choices now. I think banishes are also really powerful. I think rerolls for the end to escape might also be really powerful. Oh, I don't have any more. This is a really cool system, man. Like, there's a lot of stuff to unlock here. And yeah, really, really nice. Gives you a reason to play more Endless. I mean, this bug, whatever. It didn't happen during Endless. I must say, though, like, the resource consumption is pretty high. So you really have to bring, I think, a lot of pizzas into... I mean, I think, honestly, the best item you can bring is just a bunch of pizzas. Or, like, maybe health potions, I guess. Yeah, you could literally just stack your inventory with health potions or something. And that will give you a big advantage, and just like give you yourself like really good loot inside of these containers. And yeah, I think that's really, really nice. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the Endless Mode a bit more, right? So you have an idea what it is like, and the upgrade system here, the different stuff you can get, right? You like a lot of fun stuff. And this is on top of the really good extraction base mode. I guess this is also some sort of extraction base mode, because you can extract back into the mission, but the base. But yeah, that's hilarious. This gun is just bugged right now. I hope it doesn't stay forever, but yeah. So basically, another great mode for an already great game. I really wish though the game had some sort of like rerolls like upgraders, so you can start from scratch, but you still get like a little bit of an upgrade, and also like maybe based on your value of all your stash items. And unfortunately, I can't put anything in here because it disappears because of the bug. But that's only me. I didn't hear anybody else have the bug. I might be the only person on Earth. I mean, I'm not even kidding. That has this bug. So yeah, nobody else mentioned it. And I think it's a bug that is severe enough that I think anybody who would encounter it would probably mention it somewhere, because you know, it's like it's game breaking enough, I guess. But yeah, it's not breaking in the way that you can't play it anymore. Obviously, I can play it, right? But it still will lead to me lose almost all my money when I die. Yeah, unfortunate. But these things are way more valuable anyway. But yeah, overall, we also found the combat boot really, really nice. So yeah, I'm really, really impressed by this. The die that rerolls your loot. No idea how good that one is, but yeah, really, really cool game, man. A really, really cool game. Fantastic. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic job there. So I'm gonna take a little break. Took longer than expected, to be honest. Like, we're gonna take like a 20-minute break, and then I'll be right back with new stream and Expedition 33. So yeah, that's the plan for today. But yeah, obviously, really recommend this game. I honestly, I saw it has 90% positive Steam reviews. I kind of want to see which people don't recommend the game and what their criticism is, so I can see their perspective. I mean, the one thing I can imagine is people not liking that they lose all their stuff, which is a core part of the game though. So what do people not like? I think potential is how I would describe this game right now. The guns are very cool and inspired, but there's a lot to be desired in the main gameplay loop. Every enemy falls into one or two categories: walk straight at you, to melee you, or strafe around until they have line of sight on you to shoot at you. This makes every encounter feel the same. Did he ever play any games? Like, this is how games work. Either you have a melee enemy that walks at you, or you have like strafing enemies. But I know what I mean. You can make more complex eye patterns, I guess. Okay. Not necessarily something I miss. Just constant kiting and picking the enemy off one by one, or you don't pick them off one by one because you're in the Endless Mode. This gets even more mundane once you hit the sewers, where enemy counts and health pulls suddenly spike. That's because your weapon is not built correctly, bro. Which just makes kiting even more boring. You don't have to kite. If you have to kite all the time, your weapon is too weak. Every death I had at this point was almost entirely due to me daring to play an encounter in a way that wasn't just holding S. No, it's because you're bad. I'm sorry, it's just because you're bad at the game. And I get it, when you're new you hold S a lot, but you can hold W. You just have to be better. Obviously the Endless Mode is the demonstration, right? I'm holding W the entire time and I'm fighting the same enemies in an arena. So yeah, it's more of a skill issue here. Yeah, I think it's a skill issue. Okay, what else do we have? A first-person skill issue. Although the AI variety argument is correct, but I don't know how that would prevent him from pressing W, because you can press W with the current AI. I guess you press AD mostly because you want to strafe the shots, but when you get a cracked loadout, the gunplay is fantastic, the movement is fast and frantic, and the animations are funky and funny. Okay. And 90% of the upgrades simply aren't worth it. For example, here's an upgrade that increases bullet damage by 30% but reduces jump height by 90%. Yeah, there's a lot of bad upgrades. That's true. Then after 3 or 4 hours of grinding the Goblin Cave to get a good loadout, you go to the second area and you're doing alright until 9 dudes. Okay, you all have skill issues. But the stash spawns inside the runs are extremely rare. Do you have an amulet? Oh my god. You have an amulet, you can extract at any moment. That's how you keep your gear. And if you die before you use your amulet, you're bad at the game. Sorry, you're bad at the game usually, right? Oh my god, large part of the game is learning the meticulous skill of saving ammo with melee. I know if you're new to the game, this is what you might think, but just watch my recent gameplays. It's absolutely skill issues, right? All these people with negative reviews, skill issue. These are all skill issues. One last one. Finish it off. There was an undocumented day 1 patch that made the game much more difficult. Influenced monsters and large packs spawn more often now, even in the first zone, and I found myself using every bit of game knowledge I scrapped to survive. I'm more optimistic that this will follow through and tune gameplay now, but the game still has performance issues. That was true at the time and still has, I guess, in endless mode, but not in normal mode anymore. And yeah, I mean, this one is maybe not a skill issue. This is more of a he wishes there was a reroll mode. Yeah, it's just like, it's an old review, so it's not helpful anymore. Like, it's an outdated review for sure. Like, it also is about like not enough content or stuff like that, which is obviously in the year of development, the game has received an enormous amount of content. Yeah, people have skill issues. Every single negative review, bar the one I have, which is too old and is outdated, are skill issues. Which is unfortunately common for good and harder games, right? If you want to have 99% positive or 100% positive reviews on Steam, you cannot make a hard game. There will be always the guy that is too bad at the game and will not have fun. And then he puts it in a negative review. But usually it doesn't read, I am ass at this game, so I didn't enjoy it. Thumbs down, right? That is usually not what you're going to read. You're going to read insert copium mechanism XYZ that explains why person is ass at the game, but doesn't mention that he's ass at the game and then says the game is ass, right? That's how it works usually. So you really have to read between the lines. A lot of reviews on the games which are hard are I'm bad at the game. Right? And some of them are valid criticisms, others, a lot of them are just I'm bad at the game. And that doesn't mean those reviews are not valuable, because if you don't like challenging games and you won't enjoy the game, you could just say I don't like challenging games, or this game is too hard for me, I did not have fun, right? That is the truth. But humans tend to just go, oh, the game, right, is at fault. I remember Return to Noctis, it's like a masterpiece, right? It's one of the best Metroidvania games I've ever played. It's absolutely insanely difficult. I mean, it was in launch, and I don't know, they added easy mode later, maybe they even nerfed the main mode, I have no idea. It was one of the hardest precision platformers and boss fights I've ever had in a game. But it was so well made, but it was, and then I admitted it was way too difficult for most people to have fun. But people didn't write it's too hard for me, I didn't have fun. They write it's unfair, it's like whatever, which it isn't. It's just really, really hard, and they're just too bad. And that it was, you know, as a dev, unfortunately, it is relevant, because you're not going to hit mass sales if a game is too difficult. And you're also not going to hit really positive reviews if your game is too difficult. Just realize that. A lot of games that are at 100% close-ish positive reviews on Steam are very skillless games, which a lot of people can enjoy. I'm not saying they're bad games, I'm just saying they're often very skillless, casual games to some degree. You will mostly not find 99% positive on challenging games, unless it's like a mainstream accepted challenging game. Let's see for example, let's look at Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring, the mainstream challenging game I can think of, the most mainstream challenging game. And that one is at 92% positive, not 99, right? And obviously it has a lot of negatives, and I'm one of the negative reviews because of the things I think are inexcusable. I still think it's a fantastic game. I still gave it a negative review because they deserve one for their shitty tech and for the issues the game had at launch. Because I think it's not. This is more of a reminder that don't release unfinished games. But yeah, I think still entering to this day, obviously the ray tracing is pathetically optimized. It runs at 60 FPS. It has like problems when you don't run it in a higher hertz container, which then again disables HDR because you can't use like borderless window mode, which runs in a higher refresh rate container, which reduces significantly the input lag. You don't have HDR then. So these are all objective fucking criticisms, and from one of the richest gaming companies in the world by now, after all these like super successful releases, I expect more, right? I expect more on a technological level. So basically, that's why I'm shit talking Elden Ring. Not because it's not a good game, but because I expect more from Software, and I know they can do better, right? Especially they have to do better on a tech and netcode perspective. And if there's a 3 megabyte mod like Seamless Co-op that did a better job at multiplayer in the base game than the devs, and it comes out a few days after release, I'm sorry, you're just getting fucking owned by some random coder online, one person, while you're like probably millions of dollars worth, like $100 million worth company, right? So yeah, I can't really say much there. So the next game from Software, the things I'm the most looking at are gonna be frame rate, visual quality, and netcode. Because these things have to be top notch if you have a lot of money. This is stuff money can buy. Good game design, money can't buy really, because you have to, it's like more talent. But these good assets, high FPS, good engine, good performance, right? Especially good latency and optimization. That is super important. Yeah, but that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed the Endless Mode gameplay, and it gave you maybe a reason to look into Sulfur. The game is not out yet, so it's still gonna move forward. But yeah, this is not the main game, by the way. Just like this is the Endless Mode, the late game you can probably do for fun. You don't have to. You can just continue playing the normal like extraction shooter runs. But I have many videos on that too. Other people too. If you don't want to watch me, you can watch somebody else. As long as you support this game, I don't care. Just watch anybody. If that convinces you to buy the game, I don't mind. It's not my game. I'm not sponsored, right? But I like supporting smaller indie devs that, are making fun games. Yeah. But okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later in like 20 minutes for 20 to 30 minutes for Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Second start of the game. I did it once for the first major biome, I guess, or maybe major 2 biomes. But we're going to start at 0 because I have no idea what I'm doing, and we're going to try to enjoy it as much as possible. So yeah, I'll see you in 20 to 30 minutes. Thanks for watching.